Coming straight out of Ecamm. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam. This is a jam of the Ecamm fam. It's a jam with the Ecamm fam. This is a jam with the Ecamm fam. Ecamm fam is the name of the jam.
Hold it, stop the music!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I please have your attention?
Now it's showtime. Are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, let's go.
Bingo, bango. Some of y'all didn't get the memo. All right, so I put this after the launch just so that you remember to get the memo. Please check your stuff before you do that thing. And it still might go crazy, but at least you checked. Ooh, I forgot the last one. I got to pee. I'll be right back. I'm joking. Yo, you guys want to hear what's hilarious? So I set up the Zoom room so that way, we can show off Ecamm for Zoom. And I sent Paul the link. I sent the other moderators a link if they want to, jump in the Zoom room. And so while the demo was going off, I was like, yo, Paul, look what I got. And I'm sitting here showing him this camera and I'm talking to Paul. Paul can't hear me because the scene is muted. He can't see me because this thing is playing over here and I'm having a full ass conversation with Paul, and I'm like, stop ignoring me. And Paul's just like, hey Kat, how you doing today? I was having a full conversation with Paul. They can't hear you if your stuff is muted. So, yeah, hello. Anyway, I got this new camera to test out. It is a wireless 2K streaming camera, which might be pretty dope for a different look. So I'm going to set this up maybe tomorrow or sometimes when I'm not busy. But anyway, don't try to talk to Paul when he can't hear you. So there it is. Stuart, good to see you, brother. Before we get into this demo, I just want you to know, Stuart, I went psycho, okay? After our first conversations about my first merino wool shirt, I've gone all in. I have swapped well, let's just put it this way. At $85 a piece, I probably spent like $1,000 on merino wool t-shirts. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I went psycho, but thank you for your tips. I appreciate you. It is my it's my favorite thing. Anyway, Mark, yeah, Paul would drop the link in the smidgen, I assume. Oh wait, I shouldn't have added Luis just now, and I can't unadd him. Can I unadd him? Yes. But wait, if I do this, it's going to kick you all the way out the meeting. Return to waiting room. There you go. All right. Oh, then I can put him back. Hold on. Don't go nowhere, Luis. Don't run away. But when I put him back, all right, cool. The reason why, I'm sorry, I almost messed this up because I want you guys to see the process just out of habit. Oh yeah, my homie's in here. So I just added him. I will give you guys a couple of tips to make your job easier before we go much further than this. You will always see this message about being live streamed. That's normal. So go ahead and say, okay. There is theoretically no way to get rid of the infinite window if you only have one monitor. I don't know how you live your life, but no, get another monitor. It's just, yo, come on, seriously. $10 at a yard sale, you can get a 24-inch Dell. Real friends don't let friends drive drunk. Real friends don't let friends use one monitor. You're going to want to spotlight yourself for everyone, which causes this effect, but don't freak out. That's normal. If you were around in the 60s like Paul and you point a camcorder at a TV, the same thing happens. So it's not Ecamm ruining your life. It's not Zoom ruining. It's called physics, homie. All right, physics. So don't freak out. And then the other thing that you would want to do is do what I do here, and I have made Paul the co-host because Paul knows how to do some stuff in Zoom that he can handle, like letting people in the room when I'm busy and whatnot. So that's all. So when I put it back, that infinity thing goes away.
You want me to let people in?
Yeah, if they pop in. Well, I don't know about letting Mark in though. I guess we gotta let Mark in. He's just gonna tell me not to unplug my Thunderbolt hub. So, all right, we're gonna dive in and give you guys a brief overview. There has been some updates. Let's take a moment for Micah, and our thoughts are with you, homie. Sorry to hear that. So please keep your head up and just continue to bring the family legacy with you. That's all you got to do. Good to see you here. I see my man's Hank is in the building. Let's do this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to build out some new stuff. I have some scenes I already built from last week. We're going to 86 those. We're going to start from scratch as we do around these here parts. So I'm going to delete all of those. You will see another thing I bring to the table is I bring my mechanicals thing. Somebody in the group was asking about, Zoom names and so forth, so on, and et cetera. Look, fam, make yourself a file that has your typical lower thirds on it. Just have it in your copy buffer. So when you go to add someone to your Zoom, it's super easy, right? Like I have all of this stuff on deck. I have like what I want, Mark's comment to look like on deck, right? I have what I need a text box to look like on deck. I got all my colors up there because, you want to be able to get back to your colors. I know what fonts I'm using. Like I know what cameras I got popping off. I know my audio stuff. I keep telling myself to change this, but I haven't. So let me take out the DLZ XS and put in RCP Duo just so that I know. It's a reminder to myself. RCPD SM7DB at 44. And I think I lied there because Daniel and Luis are punks. So there we go. And then... and there it is, right? And then if I want to remind myself to turn off the compressor, which I don't use it. We are finding, depending on your voice, if you got a little bit of grown folks in your voice, on most SM7B people with, grown up voices, you might want to kill your compressor because it's making you struggle more than you want. Anyway, let's dive down. Andy was answering a question. What did Andy say? Ding, ding, ding. What's up, Val? Andy, what is or recorded depending on what settings you have? Because there's no front load to that. So now you throw me off. Oh, they let John in the building? This is terrible. Let's go ahead and quit the meeting right now because John's here. Hey, Tommy from Alabama. Oh, you go into preview mode and paste out what your viewers are seeing, and then you can paste a load. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. RCD. Oh, I see. John, you are correct. Actually, you are correct. And me being Virgo, I will fix that. Because it's not a Rodecaster Pro Duo. It's just a Rodecaster Duo. Shut up, John. Go away. Okay, so now, all right. Boom. All right, let's go. I'm going to show you guys how to do this real quick. First, let's start out by creating a new scene. So down here in the bottom, booyah, this is the scenes tabular. There's a plus sign to make a new scene, a duplicate sign to duplicate a scene, a folder to put folders in folders, and a automatic group, which is kind of fun. I don't really use it, but it's still kind of fun. And you can share these out when you want to export your scenes, move them to a different computer, share it with somebody else, build a scene for somebody else, so forth, so on, etc. And then there is the Rubosh can. Okay, on the side over here, these are your overlays. You got an image overlay, an animation overlay, a screen share overlay, a text overlay, a empty text box overlay, a shape overlay, a clock overlay, a widget overlay, camera overlay, and a folder to keep things neat, and a rubbish can. Boom. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. We are cooking with Pam. All right. So yes, we don't get down in the dirty side. We are Mac only. We will always be Mac only. There's no intention on seeing anything other than that. The best compliments on that other side would probably vMix. It has a higher learning curve, and that's it. That's it. That would probably be the situation. But yeah. But I will explain you that Mr. Camera Junkie, who you will see in a minute, was a PC user, and then I went, psst. And then he got a Mac Mini for like, I don't know, $500-600, and his streaming game was like, oh, this is dope. And then after streaming with the Mac Mini, he was like, wait a minute, this Mac thing is doper than I thought. And then kind of made the switch. I just hit the switch. And I mean, he still has a PC, but I mean, for the most part, I would say he's probably like 90% Mac at this point. It happens. It happens. Andy ain't got that kind of paper. I don't pay him enough. Okay, so anyway, let's make a new scene. We just hit that little plus sign. I have a background when you first start. Yours is going to be like this. Actually, I take it back. When you first start, it's going to be like this. Don't do this. Trust me. Go into your preferences. Go to your video tab right here and set it to blank. It will come out of the box set to camera. But trust you me, set it to blank. It will make your life so much easier later on when you're trying to, un-F a problem. So set it to blank. And when you start with blank, Command-Shift-B will get you back there if you forget. You can also go to source and look up here, and it says Command-Shift-B. Well, Shift-Command-B, but I'm old school. I put the command first. Bingo. All right. Once you do that, you have the ability to put in some files, right? So let's just say I was building scene. I'm going to go to my Ecamm assets. Boom, media library, take it back. I want to look in here, go to backgrounds. I want to grab a background. You just drag it and drop it. Okay, now what happened, let me undo that real quick. If I pull this up just a smidgy, zoomy zoom. See this right here? It says showing current scene. If I drop it like it's hot, it shows in the current scene, which is cool until I create a new scene. Oh, where'd my background go? Did I gotta do that again? That will get real stupid real quick. No. Go back here. All right, so go to my new scene, and I'm gonna delete this. Bingo. If I were to drag in this and drop it in showing background, like you see here, it will show up in all scenes. So if I create a new scene, nothing. You know what I mean? Okay. So what we're going to do right here is go back, way back. And I'll delete this one because I don't need two copies of the same thing. Turn back on the one I had. And here we go. There's our background. Tommy. Here's the difference between a text box overlay, text, bingo, and an empty text box overlay. Bingo. This one is, why you make trouble here? Why my fingers not working, right? So this text box is just dynamic text overlay. It doesn't have a box. This has a box, right? If I put the border on here, it'll make it more sense. Like this has a whole box. This is just the text. You know what I mean? So with the box, you can go crazy with the box, and I can get the sweet with the box, come in with the beats with the box. I got the whole damn still. I can get lazy. Sorry. Sorry. I just, you know what it is. Just, anyway. I'm going to stop before I go psycho. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to add Paul to this show. So, normally you have a camera overlay here, and I would just press my camera, and then I'm going to go like this. I know that I'm going to have uno, dos, tres, cuatro people. So I'm going to just do this, and then I'll drag this over, find the center, drag this over again. Boom. So now we edged, center. Okay? Boom. Saranghe peaks. So I'm going to go here to press on Paul's face and say add. Now there is a picture of Paul. What I want to do now is click on the little triplets and say assign to a placeholder. Paul's been here before, so Paul is set up as guest 3. All right. If I go to add Luigi and click on his, I can add the placeholder camera, and then I'm going to just assign him to guest 2. Bingo. So now Luigi is assigned to guest 2. Paul is assigned to guest 3. Why is it Paul Duncan the second? You know, something I don't know. It's Paul Duncan the second. Anyway, so let me back out of here. Boom. If I look at my camera switcher now, I have all of my sources, right? And then I use the A/B switchers. I like to call my cameras by name. Say my name, say my name. I don't know why this loves to do this to me. Let me flick it around. Assign to all scenes. Okay, cool. Bingo. All right. So now I have Paul here, but you notice there is no Luis in here. So what we're going to do is I'll go to camera F and I'll assign it to Luis. Boom. So now there's a Luis. So I'll put Paul here and I'll put Luis here. The reason why I do this is because some people would tell you that Luis and I are a little nuts. I'll let you figure it out.
Somebody has to keep you separated.
Got him! Got him! Oh! That was good, right, Luis?
Too many jokes, Doc.
That was super good. Come on. It's Friday. We ain't got no job and we ain't got shit to do. Like, yo. That was pretty freaking funny, bro. Come on. That deserves a kadunk. I don't even know what my buttons are to hit the kadunk.
Sammy's cracking up in the chat. At all of them.
Oh wow. Stop. I don't have a kadunk. And this is the Rodecaster Duo. See, John, you almost made me say it. I'm not listening to John. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. All right. So, real deal, Holyfield. All you have to do, have your Zoom meeting popping off, and then you press on the little camera situation, person comes in, right? When the person comes in, you come over to the side here, and where'd my mouse go? Stop losing yourself. Come over here and you click on this little box. I'm gonna just embiggen this so you can see. There's Mark. I just hit add, and now Mark is there. And then if you want to add a placeholder camera, you just come over and you see guest 4. Mark has been added because Mark came last week. So it kind of remembered that Mark was here. It remembered that Paul was here. So that's why they had positions already. But you would normally assign them to a position, and then you're going to come back over here to your camera switcher. And then you would just say like camera H, you scroll down in your list of cameras, and then you would just put like a mark right there. And so Mark could be chilling and then say in this particular scene, you know, we're doing this podcast. I'll do names in a second. But let's say we're doing this particular podcast and brain just got stuck. And Mark was the special guest. So what we could do then is build the next scene. And then I'm going to pop on my camera, make it real tiny, throw me up here, boom, boom, And then I always do it this way. Option key, pull down, option key, pull down, get my spacing about right. And then I just pop in a Luigi and then pop into Paul like this. Now I would bring Mark over. Now you notice it pulls in the camera the way the camera was the last time. In this particular case, I'm going to click on square and change it to custom. And then I could like embiggen Mark up like such and kind of have Mark here. And, you know, we're going to call that a day. We'll make Mark even to all three of us. Right? And, sorry, I'm going to tweak on this because I can't help myself. All right. Then I would do something like come over to my things here, hit images, and then grab like a logo of sorts and like put it right there. And then actually, let me make Mark smaller because what I want to be able to do is leave room for the comments. So like I can have Mark here. Mark's going to be the special guest. You know, he's getting roasted. Welcome to the 31st annual Mark Huff Roast. Okay, so then I would come up in overlay section, and down here, this is important. There is a situation where you will add a placeholder comment overlay. Now, while you're building this, I would highly suggest, if you're like me, and I have my comments set to disappear after a couple of seconds, temporarily turn that off because it's going to drive you crazy while you're trying to get your setup. And then we come back here, go back to the overlay situation. Again, come down to add placeholder comment overlay. It's going to put that comment right here like such. I'm going to find out where I want it to be. I want it to be sort of like that. Maybe a little bit bigger. Sorry, my mouse is freaking out. This is not my comment style. Homie, don't get down like that. I must have been teaching somebody something. So I just go to my mechanicals. This is my comment style. Copy that. And then Command Backspace takes you back to the last scene. Right click on this and then paste settings. Boom. Then I want to do paste text style. Boom. Now we in there. Now we in there like swimwear, right? And then I can collapse this. I'm going to go shrinkify the bottom portion because it's a little bit too beefy. So if I select this and let's put this one on, let's say 24, and then do not bold your heavy block comment. That gets real old real quick, right? Then I'm going to take on viewer name, and what I do, this is just me, I put the first name light, I put the second name as semi-bold, I take that back, I put the first name regular, second name is semi-bold, and then because these are 24, I'm going to put this on 36. This is what I do. You do you. I'm not your daddy. I'm just here to help. All right. So now I know how I want it. This looks fine to me. Let me see something here. That's regular. I guess I will actually do a semi and then do this as a bold. This is just me. I'm just like to play around. You can do what you want. All right, so now I got this. This is gonna be my little comment area here. And if I want to make more space, you can. You just get it adjusted how you want it. We're gonna call that gravy. And so now, if I come down here and I was to click on Paul's comment, boom, Paul goes in the spot. Ed, boom, Ed goes in the spot. Hank, boom, 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 boom. Yo, no Kool-Aid, bro. Boom. Yes, thank you. Listen to Paul Dixon. Always copy overlays, right? Oh, Stuart says, this is key, Stuart. Very key. Oh my God, drag and drop from the switcher box. Why didn't I think of that? It's a Mac. And in my old school demos, I haven't said this in a while. In my old school demos, I always say drag and drop. Drag and we're Mac people. Everything is drag and drop. Normally, when I'm trying to figure something out and I don't know how to do it, the first thing I do is drag and drop it. If I need to make a copy, I hold the Option key and drag it, and it works. 99.96% of the time because that is standard issue Mac OS. So yeah, I always try to drag and drop everything. Pikachu says, I'm back for a few weeks. Great to see everyone except for me because I have been harassing her about the Celtics. Hold on. Wait, hold this thought. I have to do this for Eden. 1 second. Celtics. Command backspace takes you back to the last scene. Is there a way to make a camera overlay full screen without having to drag to embiggen it? Mine always remembers the last size I used, borders and all. Correct, Daryl. Correct. There's no way to do what you're asking for. What that crazy pause was for is I get it, but I don't. You know me. You know me. I get it, but I don't. I get it because I get it. I don't because it is so fast to put it back. Like, it is literally seconds. So, if I were you and I wanted to make it even faster, then the way that I did it is I would come over here and then I would drop in another camera overlay, make it super tiny, click on the little cog bucks, go to border off, corner radius off, and just let it be a stock 16:9 camera overlay. Okay, so that way, all you gotta do is while you're building these scenes, have your situation in the copy buffer. We're gonna go back up here. We're gonna add, let me add this one and be like Mark. Ooh, not arc. Mark guess. Bingo. And then I'm gonna go up here. I just wanna name my stuff. Co-host. Dude, how come Mark didn't stay? Of course Mark's scene broke. Stop laughing, Mark. Okay, so anyway, now I got my new scene. It's just empty. And then all you do is drag in the camera. And, well, I did what I did the last time. Here, let me make some weird adjustments. So that way it'll make more sense. Because I stripped everything, then that's what it remembers. But let's just say I had it like this for some reason. Right? And I drop in this camera. I don't like that. All I would do is right click on it and go paste settings, which switches it back. And then within a matter of seconds, you just switch it to 16:9. And to embiggen it, you just use the scroll wheel real quick. I'm sure there is a way to build a Stream Deck multi-action that strips all of the attributes. But I mean, this is too easy. So I've seen that thing come up in the chat before, like, oh, can we get a way to do that? And I'm like, yeah, but it ain't that hard, bro. Like, it's not that hard. I'm sure there's a hierarchy of things that need to get straightened out. I don't know if that needs to be at the top, but put it in, because the things that I say we should never get as a feature request are in here because people ask for it. So don't listen to me. Slur and pleur. All right, I got it now. Slur and pleur. That was French. That's not Dutch. That was very French. Daryl said feature request. Yeah, throw them in there. Boom, boom, boom. Just checking. All right, cool. So we got this set up. Let me show you how to do these things here with the nomenclatures. I personally, let me embiggen this. Wrong side. I personally do not use this thing. Oh, look, copy image avatar. I didn't see that. Let's try that. I'm just dumb. Let's just paste this in. Let me dip out of here and then hit paste. It didn't go nowhere. Okay, it didn't do what I think I do. I thought it would just like paste it somewhere. But I like this idea of copying the image avatar. Wait, what? I was like, why is Daryl's comment still there? I forgot to switch back on my 15 seconds. Okay, so what is he looking for? What the heck are we looking for? Ooh, look. Here is a recording situation. I can record Luis, but I don't. All right. Why am I having a brain fart? What was I looking for? I was looking for the naming stuff. Oh my God, I forgot where it went now. Anyway, I don't use that mess. I just wanted to tell you that it is possible you can pull names automatically. I wouldn't do that. It's not that cute. Maybe I have to do it as a standard camera overlay. But what I will do... Oh yeah, if you remove a comment, it still comes through, unfortunately. Command Shift
It's an
V.
option in your in the preferences under the Zoom tab. Show Zoom guest names.
Yeah. All right. So what I just did is if I click on Luis and I go let me zoom back in so I can see what I'm doing. If I click on Luis and there was an avatar here, maybe Luis doesn't have one. Mark had one. It said copy avatar image. Paul has one, I know. So I go to copy avatar image, and then when you zoom out, Command Shift V. Why'd I get marked again? Let me try that one more time. Copy avatar image. There we go. Then you can get like a little pow. So I know for a fact that when Luis came in, Luis only had the MC. He doesn't have an avatar image because, I don't know. You figure he'd know better.
I still haven't even activated my Zoom Pro account. I'm still
just
using the
messing with
basic.
you, bro. I don't care. I didn't have one until, I don't know, Andy or Daniel, somebody called me out, and I was like, what? You mean I don't have an avatar? I never even thought about it, bro. So, you know how to get down like that. Anyway, so go into what Paul said. Go into the Zoom tab, and then there it is. Show the Zoom guest names. That's why I didn't have it, because I would never do such a thing. But, you know, y'all want to be like that. I know John wanted to be like that, so I put it there. See, look, Mark's comment comes in from Zoom. So Mark says crazy stuff to me in Zoom. You can still put it on. And then now, if I come over here and let's see, that's all there. Whenever my camera overlay situation is messing it up. Let me come here. Click on the pencil. Nah, still not there. Maybe you have to do it before the meeting starts, Paul? When using the camera source mode. Oh, I got it. I don't use camera source mode ever, so that's not going to work. Let me try this again. I never do this, but this is you guys. You guys like to do weird stuff. Let me make a new scene. And then let me go to camera source mode and then click on Luis. And now it says Mr. Camera Yunki, right? So now I can move this Mr. Camera Yunki name around, and this is what you get. And again, people are like, oh, this is cool. This is going to save me time. Dude, stop trying to save them seconds, because all you really need to do is come down here, have one of these, copy, go to the last scene, paste it in, hit V, and for 2 seconds, legit, come over here and write Luisi, hypercolon, Mr. Camera. And I can't type, okay? And it's still not that long. I'm the most horriblest typer ever. And it still takes seconds.
You could just add an S.
Shut up.
No, I'll say to rocks. Mr. Camera Junkie rocks.
Oh. I thought you was making trouble. And then put boom, like that. Like it takes seconds, fam. And then I would just go ahead and turn off this thing. Beat it. Like, it takes seconds. I don't know why everyone's trying to save that. Now, that was me teaching, talking, and typing, and I suck at 2 of those. And still, like, stop being lazy. Do the work. Your show will look so much better if you just did the work and stop wanting the work to get done for you. I'm done. I'm going to stop saying that because I'm going to get in trouble. Somebody's going to be like, oh, the guy over there said. And it's like, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to save you from you. What's the latest in regard to channel member icons not being showed in the comments? We just get a gold badge. Yeah, that's YouTube. That is YouTube. In my show you'll see because I have channel members, but
I was just reading that comment.
Daniel, I was trying to help Stuart, and then you lost me. Look, there's a problem when you try to do these things as a host with the attention span of a chicken. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's YouTube API stuff. We probably can't adjust that. I would probably, I guess, if I was going to work this out in my head, what I would do is make a avatar type situation like this, and then do a custom scene with a custom text overlay for members. Okay, so if I know I'm going to hit the comment, let me show you real quick. This will make sense. So I got the scene here. Mark is the host. Mark is, whatever. And we're going to put in this comment. Boom. So there it is, right? Now, I'm going to duplicate this scene, and then I'm going to call this one like the VIP. And then that's VIPO. And then we're going to activate this particular version. I'm going to put this comment back. I'm going to change this style. Nobody yell at me. I would never do this in real life, but I'm doing it for this particular moment. It's hurt. It even hurts looking at this. I don't know why people think this mess is cute. This is why you take the paws off, by the way. A lot of people enjoy this sort of thing. It really does hurt my eyeballs. All right, so we're going to put motion on this particular comment. Maybe make the border a wee bit bigger. And then on this particular scene, I would take out these two and maybe have like a VIP logo here. And then so I'm here, my regular scene. And then, there's your standard comment. And then I'm about to put Andy's comment next. So I would go here, and then I would have Andy's comment, and then that's a way that we know that Andy is VIP. And after we answer Andy comments, just go back to the other one, and then go back to answering the other people. You know what I mean? Oh, dang it. This is painful. Let me stop this. This really hurts my face. I want to do this. Nope, I'll just do it the easy way. Go back to doing it the easy way. I kind of wish the name would stick to the camera and adjust it according to the size of the overlay. I get it, John. How hard is it? How long does it take you to do that as an Ecamm user? Again, I want to preface, I get what you guys are asking for, but amongst the 1,000 things we need to fix, how long does it take you to do that work? Really, though. I mean, I'm not trying to be a while. I'm just trying to know so that I can keep it for myself, because I'm just a weirdo. Call me a weirdo. I'm about majoring in the content and not the extra minutia of production, which no one's going to notice but you swear everybody else sees, and they don't see it. I saw a comment in the group the other day, and again, fully understand the comment, but the person's question was, how come the file sizes of video recorded in the camera is different from the file sizes of video recorded by the computer? And then the question was, am I losing quality? And my first thought is, you have your recordings. Look at it. Like, do you see a quality loss? No. If you don't see it, the customers dang sure don't see it, because rarely, do I ever watch a video and I'm getting good information and I go, oh, this would be even better if the quality was better. Because what does my eyeballs being able to see Luis prettier have to do with Luis telling me how to set up my ZV-E10? Right? If he's showing me the menus from the camera and I can see that, I really don't care what he looked like. I'm getting how to focus the camera, how to get, the best battery life or whatever. Like the info is the info. If I'm telling you how to save $1 billion in the next 15 minutes, like you could go and you go to this website, and if you put in your information on this particular website, I am going to show you how to instantly deposit $1 billion by the end of the day. My camera could look just like this, and nobody would give a They just wouldn't. Let's be dead honest. Nobody would care. I think we get in our heads and we start thinking about crazy stuff and doing weird stuff and twirling stuff. And I seen your shows, bro. Get good at your shows first. I'm sorry. I'm back. I am back. Thank you. Take a moment and look at those. Yes, I got you, PK. I got you. First, let me drop in this. Okay, fully understand this. What I would suggest is have an overlay that's there and just copy and paste the name out of Zoom. Like really. Just have an overlay that's there, copy and paste the name out of Zoom, and keep your lower third like super, super simple, right? Because the stock one is just boring. It just is. It can't work with camera overlays the way that we think because of the way the camera overlay system works. But again, I don't know, man. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. I think we're thinking about that. I think I would just tell people, hey, this is Paul, this is Luis. If you look in the chat box, they're in there. If you need their info, it's in their chat box, whatever. I know.
I think that if you just have one scene, right, that maybe has all of them with the names on it, that would be good enough so that then when you switch scenes, it's not always so like necessary to make sure like, hey, if a person got here mid conversation, eventually you'll go back to the scene with everyone's name on it.
Okay. Andy said,
Doc is showing us his good side.
yeah, Andy said to leave the camera like that. We're doing a whole demo like this the rest of the day. Do not yell at Jeremy about bitrate. Oh, Jeremy, I wanted to give you the full nerd conversation, but man, it's way too long. It's really, really way too long. But yeah, the point is, at the end of the day, seriously though, I fully get where the person is coming from, but I think at these points, this is when you're thinking about you and not thinking about the audience. I'm always thinking about the audience. I don't care anything about me. Like I'll come up in here unshaved, obviously, looking crooked, glasses like this, whatever. Like if I got something to tell you that's going to help you, I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I can add to something to just maybe help is that when you think of Ecamm, think of it as like the finished product, right? We record in RAW and everything like that, but we don't give the file over to the client, right? Or the final product is not a RAW file. It's a MPEG. It's already shrunken down, but it's got all the quality baked in. So that's the way that I see Ecamm. If you got your setup right, that's all the RAW, all the, behind the scenes. And if you want to add LUTs, we give you the power to do that. But as soon as it's being produced out or recorded into your computer, that's already the finished product. That's already, you baked the cake and everything's baked in it, and it is what it is. So you fix it before that. Like Raphael says, what is it? Fix it in camera, not in post.
In camera,
right?
not in post. Yeah. So John thought it through. He came up with a different solution, which I think is a good solution. But I want to point this out because this is key. And I think Dixon is telling you the facts. This is so true. Call me crazy, But if there's more than 4 people on screen, I don't care so much about the name. It often looks better with no name. Yes, because one of the hardest things, and when there's way too much text on screen, people cannot help but try to read it. And while I'm sitting here reading all of this stuff, I'm not getting everything. So you'll see that my name overlay is this one, right? So let me copy that. Remember, Command Backspace takes you back to the previous scene. If I was to drop this here and I do this all 3 times for us, it's kind of a lot of information. So under normal circumstances for this particular overlay, all I would do is I would strip this bottom half, right? And just leave it sort of like that. And then I like to do, this is just me, I like to do about 80% the width of the box. And then again, I'm going to copy the box, click on this, hit paste settings, and then go like here, find the center, and then hit the edit box. I wish I could just hit Command C without, going anywhere. I'm sorry, Option C, Command Option C, whatever. So anyway, I would just do it like this 9 times out of 10, and then pull this over. And I'm about to show you something where I screwed up, but hopefully it'll work. Under normal circumstances, I pick the longest name first, make everybody else the same size. Do not put 6 different font sizes because Luis's name is Giancarlo Bustamante. Like, no. Do his
Luis
first name.
Angel Vega Marrero Gutierrez.
If you put his whole thing first and then do myself and Paul, because Paul's is short and mine is short. Always put the longest person's names first and then go from there. But in this particular case, again, I just come in here, change this to P Dunks. And
Luis MCJ should work.
yes. Right? And then even if I did this, this might fit. Boom, fits. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you could just put MR.
100%.
Then it definitely fits.
It definitely fit. So this is just from a design perspective. I know a lot of you guys get these crazy ideas, and I'm like, what would Paul Dixon do? That should be in the back of your head while you're building, while you're thinking. Check out, his work. The man's a legend. What would Paul Dixon do? What would Marshall Fox do? Right? You guys are dumb. All right, so let's go through. Let me go back to here. Even on this particular scene, I wouldn't worry about us 3 anymore because at this point you are familiar with us. So if I came here and Mark is my guest, I'm really only going to put Mark's name here. So again, I'm going to find the center. And then I'm going to put Mark Huff. Boom. He's stupid. Okay. All right. So John said, can you do a demo for me to see you and the 3 guests in the camera source of U4? I think I got it. I don't use camera sources, so I think I got it. If I hit me, I become me. Let me 86 this. I'm not Wager. Man, I don't do this. He's asking me to do stuff I don't know how to do. I know. Never mind. Hold on. Takes me a second. See. Once we went camera overlay, it was kind of like going black. You just never go back. I don't use this mess. Bam. All right. So I I hid Luis's name. No. When I did Luis, I hid his name, and now I don't know how to get it back.
Okay. That's good to know because like that will happen to a lot of us. If we decide to do that and remove the names, and definitely we would need to find a way to get it back.
Your name is he who should not be named. That's, so we don't have a name for you.
Oh, let's not put Luis on the Voldemort
On
game.
that list, right? As a host, your name won't show up.
Yeah, I just added you to a different placeholder, and let me see.
You lost 2 names.
Well, I was asking that to see if his name was even present in the first place.
Yeah,
Yes,
see, Paul's
but
name
he
is
lost
there.
your name.
Yours is
I
there.
don't think Doc's was.
Mine is not.
Exactly. Because I think he's the host.
Yeah, he's not coming in through Zoom.
Fair enough.
It's right here. But I can't get at it. You see this little pencil right here? Oh, wait. See this little pencil right here? So it's there, but it ain't. Oh.
You want me to try to call back?
Yeah. Because otherwise John's going to be mad at us, and we won't be mad at John.
All right, so I'll call right back.
All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to click on Paul, and then I'll go to edit the text, and then I can edit the background. And let's do a single color. Let's do, well, I'll pick red. Paul's wearing red, of course.
Actually, it's orange.
It's orange? Sorry. I'm, men are colorblind. I'm going to go ahead and do that. My border is good. My corner is good. Everything is everything. I need to be in my fonts. Uh-oh. I didn't do something to you. Let's do regular and then semi-bold. All right, cool. So now that I got Paul like that, wow, that looks really dumb. And I can't adjust it. Let me embiggen this a second. I see you, Luis. I'm coming back. Let me go like that. And I don't have text margin. I do. Let's do that. All right. So now that Paul is in there like such, if I could copy this, I don't think I can. That doesn't work. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to add Camera Junkie back. And then you got to turn on your camera. And then I put Camera Junkie to guest too. Luis turned on the camera, dang it. See, John just broke my whole show. Why I gotta listen to John. John broke the whole show. Camera Junkie can't get back in. We added him to the meeting already. He's still missing. Camera's still off. There you go.
It was this video is being recorded.
Yeah.
Was this big on my screen on the bottom left-hand corner. So I'm looking at the whole screen. I'm like, why is it not allowing me to click on? You want to hear something funny?
Your name don't come back.
No?
No.
Well, when you said, hey, Luis, I'm going to bring you back on and nobody can hear me or see me, I'm over here nodding. Like,
okay.
So,
yeah, what is cool.
That's correct.
What is cool, though, is after I rearranged the boxes, like I removed Mark and put Mark back. So, like, I left Mark out and then I put Mark back. Mark adopted the text box style. So, for instance, if I come over here to Paul and I change this internal color to a lighter, let's go to the red one, not the red one, and then we click off. If I 86 marks by Mark, what's up, Mark? Boom. Now Mark adopts the style. Dude, that Clarendon blue is a little too Aston Villa for me. I must change that instantaneously. Sorry, you guys won't understand, but it hurts my feelings. All right, cool. Beat it, Mark. Hi, Mark. All right, cool. All right, there you go. So that works. See the things you make us learn, John? Oh, look at that. This covers up Mark and Paul's face. That's a good overlay right there. Okay. So Kanye said, I'm new to Ecamm. Love it so far. I think I'm dialed in for the most part. Question though, I love having the option, having the comment section on the screen. Yes, I can show you how to do it. And I'm going to tell you why we don't do this, but I'm going to show you how to do it because I'm not a gatekeeper. I will tell you, this is a huge warning. We have a contemporary with a channel of almost 90,000 people, and they had their comment box on the screen, and someone came in with a naked avatar, and YouTube banned the host channel and almost 90,000 subs. And they were never going to get this channel back. The only saving grace, one of their contractors happens to know a whole bunch of people at YouTube and was able to manually get it back. You don't have that, I'm guessing. So I don't care. It's your show. It's really a dumb thing to do. It's dumb to lose your whole show over this. But if you insist, I'll show you how to do it. All right. Let me check, make sure nobody got naked pictures. You still want to talk about basketball, Eden? Are you sure? All right, okay. I'm just checking. Nobody got naked pictures. All right, we square. Let me show you how to do this. Beat it, Eden. You come over here. You click on Screen Share Overlay. You click on this pencil. You go to Primary Display. Scroll it down to where it says Ecamm Live. And you go to Comments and Reactions. And then you embiggen this box however you so wish. Let me do it this way. I'm going to take this and make it skinny so that it fits. And then I got to find a place to put it. I'm going to put you guys off screen for a second because otherwise y'all get on my nerves. Then I'm going to hold the Option key and pull this in and then pull this in. And then now as people comment, you'll be able to see it on the screen. If you don't want to see that bottom stuff, just crop it. Crop it like it's hot. If you don't want to see that top stuff, just crop it like it's hot. And now it's in there. Then if you want to make it sexy, copy, paste settings, bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Now, as the comments and reactions do what they do, they're on screen. Right? It totally works. It totally works. I'm just telling you, I would highly avoid doing this. Because all you need is one time, one of the bots to come in with some tetas in the avatar, and you are done. Your channel is ghost over not wanting to put comments on at your leisure. There are no, as far as I know of, and again, I don't know everything, but I know 99.9.966%. I don't know of any bots right now that can check avatars for you. I think YouTube wrote their own custom bot. So if you don't have something that can check that bot for you and you get your channel boosted, if you don't have friends, hey, one of my besties is YouTube Liaison, and I don't even do it. I just call Renee and be like, Renee, put my channel back on. And I still won't do it because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right. Anyway, you do you. You have been schooled. Let's see. Mr. Camera Fern. What the heck is Mr. Camera Fern? Mr. Camera Leaves.
I think he's talking about my fern right here.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Yes. All right. I'm looking for, there you go. Here's the question. Do you recommend sending out the Goom link? Hey people, this is English. It's my first time. Nice to meet y'all. Do you recommend sending out a live Zoom link to a live show to all viewers so if they want to join? Any tips on making sure that people that come in are not too fried short of a Happy Meal? Well, the first thing, do not give your link to Mark and Paul. So They 2 fries short of a Happy Meal. Oh, before we get too further, I'll explain this while I'm doing this. Before we get before we get too far, I want to show you guys this trick. In the bottom of this, you notice it says Zoom Active Speaker. If I click on this preferences, and again, Command comma for those of you who see my keys over here. In the Zoom thing, there is a situation that says include an active speaker camera, right? Show me as active speaker when using camera B. Oh, I love it. You'll see why in a second. Hey, girl. Oh, this is cool. When you guys see it, you'll see it when you see it, and you'll be like, oh, girl, I'll be in trouble if you left me now. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to swap out the camera. Luis, say something.
Test. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, no, that doesn't work. What I just did. Hold on.
That's why we test.
Oh, he's stupid. Well, I'm going to show you what I did anyway. I took my overlay so that when I'm talking about, product here, my hands would show up, but my face would stay over there because we're doing a put together tutorial. But, okay, say something, Luis.
Test. 1 2 1 2. Hey, look, what? Oh, because your camera's upside down.
Oh, he's so stupid. Okay.
Still testing.
Oh my god, that's too funny. Hold on, I gotta.
The secret's out now. Everybody knows that Luis is a vampire.
All right, There we go. So now, okay, say something, Luis.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so now I'm back
now
to talk.
I'm right side up.
Yo, my hand. Even if I switched it, the active speaker camera isn't upside down. So it's funny. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna turn that off because that's just stupid. But yeah, if you have a different camera, you can do that. All I'd have to do is go into my Osbot software and flip it in the software instead of flipping it in Ecamm. But it's still hella funny that it does that.
Okay, Doc, I do have a question though now, right? Because you got my gears working. If this secondary camera, the B camera that's switching to when you become the active speaker, is that the B camera within your camera switcher in Ecamm, or is that specifically in Zoom?
It's my B camera in Ecamm. I don't think Zoom has a B camera. The reason why everybody buys Ecamm is because Zoom doesn't have B cameras.
Hey. All right, so as the wheels are turning now, can't you set your A camera and your B camera as the same camera, and then you also become part of the active speaker heads up like we are?
Yeah, if I do this, which camera am I on? Recorder 2. Dummy. This is your system, bro. All right, so it works. You see
so now if I speak, you see now we were trying to do this with Mary Lou, remember?
But it's only for my camera.
Everyone.
Not for hers.
Yeah.
Yours was the only one that was missing.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
So now you have the ability to put everyone up as an active speaker, and you also become part of that mix. Now, you were trying to remove her because you weren't part of it, but if you just add yourself, then that makes everyone an active speaker.
Yes, this is true.
But if he's on the screen, he doesn't want to be on the screen.
Yeah, don't tell Daniel, because Daniel would be like, oh no, what you gotta do is get 3 more computers.
He's in the chat, he already knows.
And then add Tony Hawk. So Daniel will come up with a bunch of stuff. Anyway, the point being, what happened to Mark? Where did Mark go? You have to actually say something with your face, Mark.
Hello.
There you go.
I think I sent you a screenshot, Doc. Have a look for the second cam in Zoom. You might know it, you might not, but have a look.
Oh, Mark says there is a second camera in Zoom. Boom, boom, boom. This better not be a naked picture.
And just to address Daniel, yes, that's exactly what I said. We were trying to remove Doc and Mary Lou, but this could be an alternative to it. You understand? Like if we can't get there one way, maybe we can do something with a scene the other way, adding Doc to the mix.
I've been trying to remove Doc for 3 years. If you get it, if you figure it out, let me know.
You know what, Paul?
That's a good.
AG said Apple Intelligence has finally found Doc and Witness Protection Program. You silly. Let me see. I'm just trying to catch back up to y'all. Yes, Tommy, the old Zoom link is still working. So to finish what I was saying to what I was explaining to Explanatory Live is what we do in my show is I have my members, right? People who are my YouTube membership, I send a post to YouTube that is a members only post and they can see the Zoom link there. I sent it to the Discord so that my members can see it in the Discord and they got access. So if you have an email list or something, that'd be a way to do it if you have selected people that you want. But yeah. Peter, the answer to the question is Keystroke Pro. Ba, 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 ba. I love this app. It's Keystroke Pro. It allows you to... Whoa, I didn't know you did all of that. Sorry. Dude, people, do not do that.
Spinner.
Do not, look,
That's
do not
the
do this
latest
kind of
update.
stuff to my brain, bro. My brain can...
It's been a long week for Doc.
My brain goes crazy. John said, I do a Zoom link for everyone now, but you can always enable meeting registration. Oh, then you have, this is smart, especially for people that are growing their email list. See, y'all going to force me to say nice stuff about John, and it makes me itch. What you have to do. This is cool because if you're trying to build your email list, right? Camera Junkie, right? We were on the train. You'd be like, if you want to have access to the Zoom back room, click this link, right? And it will go to a landing page. And that landing page will basically collect their information and set up the Zoom registration. So you can make it like a multi-step so there's no bots or whatever. And then you'll actually get them added to your email list and then they'll get to be into the Zoom back room. Yo.
Funnels, upsells.
Yeah, John is genius. No, upsell everything. Don't listen to Mark. This is how you pay bills.
Yes, but you can use the landing page for that if
You
wanted.
could always put a question in there. What's 1 + 1, and see if it's right.
Oh my God! So I heard Happy Meal calls hair loss. Never mind. That's so good. That's good. You could just change your specific camera. I tried that. It didn't work, Daniel. But yeah. So I won't get in trouble. So I'm not going ahead, puts it in the chat, and I've ignored it, meaning don't display it on screen. Yeah. The thing is, I think what happens is because of, understand this, because YouTube has billions of dollars at stake here. I mean, billions, like lots. They have something that is scanning all video that comes across the platform for genitalia. I think the person, even in a tiny little avatar, had some nakedness going down. And what happened was the thing that scans for this, it figured it out and just was like, bingo. I mean, shut the whole thing down. There's no warning. You shall not pass go. You should not collect $200. You go straight to YouTube jail. And it literally took them close to 2 months to get the channel back, even with insiders. So it's, again, just ain't worth it, man. I'm just saying. My brain
You
just
can
hurt.
remove a comment from chat and it goes away forever. But if it's on the screen, it's there forever.
Yeah.
Exactly, Paul. And that's what I was thinking about it, going
What'd you
back
say,
to
Paul?
what I said
I'm sorry,
earlier.
I was
like,
distracted by Eden and Daniel.
I said you can remove a message or a chat message from the chat section. A moderator or an admin can do that. But once it's on the screen, you can't get rid of it.
Oh, true story.
And you are responsible not only for what's in your chat, what's in the chat list, but what shows up on the screen too.
Dude, this is brilliant. I mean, seriously, John, you came up with the idea. It's freaking brilliant. Look, I'm down. I'm down. I'm Daniel. I'm watching. I think that is the smartest thing I've heard about how to do this Zoom stuff in a hot minute. Because a lot of you people need to build your list, and we just forget to ask, man. We forget to ask. We forget to ask about the affiliate stuff. We forget to ask all kind of things. So even if you had like a little mailing list type situation and someone said, hey man, what do you use? My active speaker thing is freaking out my camera. Let me 86 this. If someone said, hey man, what are you using to do this stream? This looks really, really cool. I would say, go to this page, howisdocdoingthis.com. And it's going to be a landing page. Paul has the link on the stream deck. He hit a button, it shows up. That person goes there, and all that landing page is type in your email address, and I'll send you my whole resource list. And that resource list will take them to a Notion page that basically has everything that you're using. And the reason why I say a Notion page is you can update that joint on the fly. I made this yesterday because let me back up and put this in context. I sent my home cheese, Mary Lou, one of these little testers that we got. This tester is the lifeblood, because she has some questions about cables and why some cable work and why some cable don't. So I made this little Notion joint to explain to her how USB pins work, explain to her what all the little verbiage is, and then I gave her some cool nerd stuff as to why USB-C is so brilliant, but why it can cause problems. And then I gave her a couple example scenarios. So real simple thing. If somebody ever pauses this question again, it literally took me 5 minutes to do this and I can't type. But if someone was to ask the question again, I have a permanent page and it's live. It's actually a publicly available page. So now you can just be like, hey, go to this page, and when they get it, the first thing is that Ecamm with the affiliate link. The second thing is all of the stuff that you use with Amazon affiliate links and the whole 9 yards, and you just send that out. You can throw a QR on the screen, and that's going to help you increase your affiliate revenue, but you don't have to answer the same question over and again, because trust me, it didn't happen today, but almost every stream, damn man, what camera you using? It comes up all the freaking time. All the freaking time. Yo, I know what it is. This Ozbot thing is connected in the background, and it's jamming up everything. I'm going to close it once I set it up. Oh, I see. Go away. I'll redo this later. But I think that's a brilliant way to get your weight up and sort of learn how to do this. If you're if you're an event producer using Zoom, you want to keep your eye out. The training is going to be fire. Okay. All right. He out here dropping bars. I see you, DC. All right. So, again, this is all super cool. I hope you guys are understanding. Ecamm for Zoom is powerful, fam. Like, you can do a lot. But here's the caveat emptor. Just because you can, don't mean you need to. Take your time. Take your time. Fix one thing at a time. Get really good at that. Wait, we can't see Mark's little doohickeys. Let's throw Mark over here. This little baby Mark in the corner. Nobody puts Mark in the corner. There you go. Mark is showing you the reactions. Freaking Tommy. I can count on my man Tommy.
I mean, I had to.
Look, I can count on Tommy. But yeah, people are, get crazy and they start trying to adjust everything all at one time. And it's a lot. And you don't know what's getting better because you can't pay attention to all of it at once. So if you're going to make a change to your show, make that change. Let it ride dirty for 2 or 3 shows. See whether it's working or not. Talk to your audience, fam. Like, let your audience decide. Some of y'all are looking right now, do I need to upgrade my camera? That's you thinking about you. Ask your audience, do you need to upgrade your camera? They'd be like, what? What's that? And you're like, oh, never mind. Then you can save yourself $1,000.
Where's my name?
I didn't make one. This ain't the
Oh,
Zoom thing.
nice.
This is the. This
Thank
is
you.
Oh, Jesus, Mark, you're so needy. All right, wait. Why did I capitalize? See, man, I've been watching football all this time, and the Netherlands match is starting now. So I'm leaving. The hell with y'all. I'm out. Actually, no, I
Already
haven't done it.
started. Oh,
16 minutes ago.
yes.
Wait, are we losing yet?
My
That's-
wife is screaming. I don't know.
Wait, your wife is screaming. Hold on, people. We're going to take a pause while Doc checks the score of the Netherlands match.
Thanks, Doc.
You guys are killing me. Okay, 0-0. Thank God. Whew. Don't scare me, Mark. Tell your wife to keep it down.
No, it was the screaming, Doc.
Don't tell her that. We want to see you back next week. They be like, "Hey, Paul, you seen Mark?" Nah, man, he been gone. He was screaming at his wife about that football match. He told him, "We ain't seen Mark." We're gonna have to be here next week, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the demo. Sorry, Mark. We gotta pour out a little liquor. Cheers to Mark. Boom. Yeah, this is super cool. Yes, I'm in the demo mode on purpose. I want you guys to see me being dumb. Yes, John, France. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
But Zoom
But it's in the loop still?
burp.
Huh?
I think we're back.
Zoom burped?
Yeah, we all froze.
Oh, that's good.
After the thing you did.
This?
No. Pouring something on your mic after.
Oh, you know what
Yeah,
it
that.
is? It's I'm joking. I do that to my friends on FaceTime. We call them on FaceTime and I'm like, but my lights in the back give it away, so it's not helpful.
That's what I was gonna say. Your lights are giving you away.
Yeah.
Because you asked about the screen softening filter. Dang it. Go away, John. Damn it. Go away. You've been hanging out with
It's
Daniel
called
too much.
spackle.
Oh my God. Wait, I gotta move Mark over here because everybody keeps getting in Mark's way. Anyway, gang, listen. If you have questions, whatever, please reach us up. Who's doing this next week, Paul?
You
Do you
are.
remember?
I What's the next week? What day is next?
Yeah, it's still June.
20.
Yeah, it's still you.
Damn.
Next week is your last
starts.
Y'all gonna get a break from me coming up. That's what's gonna happen. Who's the first one of the regular people to do it?
one. Daniel.
Daniel. Oh. Y'all going from worst to first in 1 week. That's crazy. All right. I see how you do. Treat me like that.
We're almost booked through September.
Nice. Yo, this is gonna be fun. It'll be fun because it'll be interesting to see the different stuff that other people are doing. You know what I mean? Instead of, again, I always tell you how I do it because that's just how I do it. You're gonna try some things. You're gonna do some things your own way. And please, by all means, just test stuff. Like, don't be afraid. If you break it, we can fix it. We can legit fix it. Yo, I saw one in the community the other day. And the first problem was my brother answered the question. But the question was something to the nature of, without having to look at all of these things and go down the checklist of each thing in the menu one by one, what's the difference between standard and pro? And then, so my brother said what I would have said. Oh, I searched it in Google and this is what came up. You get the comment. And then the person said, well, I can sit there and read through all of that, but it would be helpful if there was just a video that did that. So me being my brother's brother, I said, I did the search results in YouTube, Ecamm standard versus pro, and this is the first video that came up. Guess what the first video that came up? My video that I made. And I was like, people, listen, you're completely able to ask questions, but also while you're waiting for an answer, Paul spent a lot of time organizing all of the help stuff. We get yelled at in the group all that. Ecamm does not have a tutorial on X, and we probably do. I can't tell you how many videos we have, but Paul knows. It's probably like 800.
Over 1,600.
1,600. Damn, I said 800 something. Because, we have over 1,600 videos with answers to round about everything. So, thanks.
And a
You
weekly
guys are
live
too
stream.
funny. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, John. I'll accept the compliment this time, but I owe you a drink when we get to Boston. Damn it. I don't know why I want to hang out with John. Coming and cause so much trouble. But yeah, like there's literally answers for everything. The community is always down to help. But honestly, most of the stuff that you're trying to figure, especially to the new folks, you have to just do it. Like, you can't learn how to cook from a cookbook. You can get recipes from a cookbook, but the only way to learn how to cook is to crack some eggs. What's up, Beto? In the building. Yes. It's very important to put your hands on and do all the things so that you can find out for sure. And then while you're doing it, you'll pick up some things, you'll break some things, you just come in, ask questions. Everyone is super, super down to help you. So there is that, But I appreciate you guys for showing up. Thank you, Mark and Paul and Luis, for being the Zoom victims today. Thank you, everybody in the comments, for making the Ecamm fam. Dude, we're the best. We go places, and Luis been to shows with me. They be like, hey, man, what's the #1 feature of Ecamm? My people. They like, what? No, but
Community.
like, can they do this? It doesn't matter if it can do that. The people is fly. I don't care about all those other things. Anybody can code features, but can you build a dope community of people who are just down to help? You know what I'm saying? What was your question? To answer my speaker question, what speaker question? I didn't see it because you probably didn't Q-colon it. Let me check. Tora is causing trouble already. She just started hanging out here. What did she say? I don't have a question. I don't see one. What is your question? Answer it. Ask me real quick. I'm in. I got you. I don't see a question. Boom, boom, boom. See, everyone in the sports world loves my setup, and I tell them you can have it too. You just got to get rid of that PC. So I think you just rolled in, B, but I was just telling everybody you should make a landing page that says, like, this is my setup, and have it go to like a live Notion document or a live tech document, Google Doc somewhere where you have everything so that you can get on that affiliate stuff. Because we just redid some of the back end to the affiliate program and made it cuter, made it easier. All the trainings, we made videos. I made videos. We made videos in the back end. Paul and Caleb made it all cute. So yeah, you should definitely, if you haven't already done so, you should sign up for the affiliate link. And when people ask you about your stuff, you just send them to that link, and then you can get paid for doing this. And Toro,
The new affiliate links drop tomorrow after your live stream.
Oh, at least it's not during. Do we get an update just now? I'm waiting for Tora's question because she said she had a question. Hey, Maggie, good to see you. I don't see. Did you see a speaker question? I don't see one.
I didn't.
You can
maybe it
just
didn't come
type
through.
You could
I
just
did.
type the person's name
I did.
so you can see all of their comments.
I did. It didn't.
Okay.
It did.
Oh, let me show you guys how that works, just in case. So Tora said she had a question, so I could just go in here and type Tora, and then I can see the comments. So it must have not come through. YouTube has recently, I'm going to say, it just posted it again. See, and it still didn't come through. So let me check the YouTube side. So this happened recently, Tora, and if you can, jump onto the Zoom and then just ask me, because we discovered recently in 3 different streams that YouTube is tightened up what can be said. And
Yeah,
sometimes it makes
yesterday or the
mistakes.
day before.
Yeah, it happened last week too with Shaka. And Shaka's been Ecamm fan for a hot minute, but we couldn't see his comment. So it could be one single word. And we just saw this in the Facebook group. There is a lady who was doing some type of fitness thing, and she had a challenge called Juiced into June. And it was blocking her making her scheduled streams because of the word juiced in the title. Because the context, the way she wrote it, is like taking steroids. But that wasn't what she was talking about. She was talking about like kale and bananas and shit. And it was blocking her from setting up her stream. So I will say, if you can, send it, Tora. If not, paste it to me in a DM and I'll look for it real quick. I'll hang out for a second.
Yeah, because I'm an admin of the YouTube channel. I'm also a managing moderator, and I'm also an authorized person.
Kirby dealer.
And it's still,
I need a vacuum.
Yeah, it still blocks me from at times of posting stuff.
Oh, that's
What
crazy.
I've noticed is that it's blocking phonetic words. So before, where I could like jokingly around put everybody instead of everybody, it will no longer accept that everybody, so to speak.
Wow. Then now I gotta call Renee and be like, "Hey, fam, what are y'all doing?" Because yeah,
they're getting, because of the climate with the upcoming election and everything like that. They're really tightening up stuff.
That makes the most sense. Let me see.
They're trying to protect them from getting sued.
I'm going to. Daniel just types in poop. Of course.
Daniel, yeah.
This is Daniel. This is our friend. I don't know why we're friends with him.
Daniel, bro. Oh, that was so funny. The way it just popped up in the chat, and I
You can
meant
still
that,
write
you know.
Fitna. Here, wait. I'm gonna go to my email and I'm gonna send Tora an email real fast, and then she can just copy and paste her thing in real fast. Tornado marketing. Then y'all could have sang a song while I was doing it.
You could be playing music.
I'm just joking. Here.
Check the score for the match.
There you go.
I heard
Tora, I just
streaming.
sent you the email so you can paste your question. I want to get you out because I'm curious as to what her question is. You know, when you be nosy, that's half the problem. When you be nosy, you be trying to figure everything out. Jeremy is typing in weird words. Pretty soon they're going to block Fitna. Long as they don't block Embiggen, we're safe. If they start blocking Embiggen, then we're screwed because there goes half of my streams. All right. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Tara. Type faster. We sitting up in here like Jeopardy. Do, 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 do.
Doc, what is the score?
Let me see.
We need
I
to
heard
create
something.
Doc's internal playlist.
0-0.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. Good answer, John. Once I get her email, I can see what is the weird word. Because that is a curiosity to me too. So far, I'm just getting spam people asking me if they want to write articles for Ecamm, or people asking me if I want to increase my Ecamm SEO. All right, there she goes. She goes, speaking of speakers, what speakers are you using? I asked Tom Bach the other day for any good ones, but he didn't have any suggestions. You have any suggestions for good monitors? I noticed that you had the left and right side plugged into your Duo. This is correct. None of that makes any sense. And she copied and
Tom's
pasted
last
it.
name.
Huh?
Tom's last name.
You think the Buck? Okay.
Might be.
All right, so let's
Might
try
be.
this. Tora, try pasting it and take out the book, just out of, because when it gets crazy, they do sort of, yeah. No, they didn't ban. No, see, John just typed Tom Buck.
It could be the repeated use of speakers, because I've seen that sometimes, where if you repeat something over and over again, they will not allow it.
Yo, but it just works.
I would say
That's so crazy though, right?
I don't think you as Ecamm, because you can post links.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So I don't think that might be like that.
all
could
of you guys can
supersede it,
post
so to speak.
links. Here, I'm
Yep.
gonna
Yeah,
paste
yeah.
it.
That's why I'm not trying to do it
Yeah, yeah.
myself, right?
I'm gonna
We're trying
send
to
it to
figure out the
Mark.
problem.
I'm gonna paste it to Mark because Mark cannot send links. And then let's see what happens.
It's been
anyway.
he's been banned already, so you know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But now to answer the question,
Yeah, I'm gonna answer the
Tom
question.
had actually referred to the Rocket studio monitors.
Was what I got.
I don't know what you're using, but I'm using the PreSonus 3.5 inch, and those are pretty good studio monitors because from what Tom was mentioning on that live stream is that these are flat in sound and they don't add coloration. So what you get out of them is pretty much what you're going to get out of your edits.
Same here. So I
The
use
answer to the question is it's 48 characters too long. I can't post it.
no, I do know it's too long, but I think her email might have been a little. But it still shouldn't. It should.
No, I copied what you sent over Zoom. Copied
Yeah.
it in YouTube.
It should still send the comment and just truncate it.
No,
It shouldn't.
it
ban.
won't allow me to. Hold on, I have to go back.
If it's too long, it's going to have great characters, and you just have to
Yes,
get rid of
that-
those. You
yes,
just get rid
so
of those, and it'll go.
Here it goes. This is the what it says.
Which ones are those? Are those rockets as well?
Yeah, this is KRK.
Do you
Yeah,
see
okay.
my message?
Classified. It takes a second.
Nope.
Nope.
Well,
But now, Mark,
I notified you is the last part of the sentence
Nope.
from the text you sent me via Zoom, Doc.
Did Paul?
So
did
I
you,
took.
Do you see
I
it in the
took
back end,
out-
Paul?
Nope. I think it's the repeated use of speakers.
yeah, I
Good.
think if you were to start the question at what PC speakers instead of saying speaking of speakers, I think that might work a bit better. But here's another question, Mark. In your chat, do you see the comment go through normally?
I see it in my chat showing up.
But
Yeah, see,
nobody
that's what
else
it is.
does. See?
Yep.
See?
Yeah. See,
I
that's
just took the first part. Speaking of speakers, what PC speakers are you using, Doc? Question mark.
that is so crazy, man. All right.
And
this
that
80
I see that doesn't come through. So then, what you say, Paul, or Louis, the extensive use of triple speakers, then might you
No, because
be speaking a speaker?
yeah, look at the chat that just came through. Says,
did?
Speaking of speakers, speak.
Dude,
No, no, okay.
John is definitely related to Daniel. And no, I'm not being racist. Don't say it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes you get an error message when you post in and it doesn't go through. But I've had situations where it hasn't let me post certain things, and I haven't been able to figure out why.
Yeah, in full transparency, when I mentioned the everybody versus everybody was exactly that. It didn't let me send that through, and it gave me an error. And then when I changed that one word correctly, green light.
They need to speak to YouTube about the speaker cease and desist. It's so good. Oh my God, John, stop being Daniel. Go away. These guys are killing me. Oh my God, I'm telling you, this is why EKFM is the best, dude. We would sit here and we would tweak out on something until you get there. So this is what I have. I have classic fives. These are on sale, dude, 45% off. Because I tell you what, mine won't that cheap. Now, this is the price for a single unit, right? But these things are dope. And what I got is Classic 5 SBs, right? These are special edition, and the reason why I got these Classic 5 SBs, which I don't see, these are close to it, is these are the whites, but you'll notice from the imagery, I got mine in that Raider colorway. So I'm just saying, I don't think you can get those no more, because only Hank and I would be allowed. This is what Luis got. This is for the pair. They're small, but they're good. They're very good. And I thought about getting these. They do have Bluetooth and regular, so you can use it either way. So these are really cool. They also have it where, well, there's two options, right? This is the 3.5. This is the 3.5 the BT. There's a slight difference, and you can tell only by, let me hit the BT. You can only tell by the little icon right there, right next to the volume.
This is the Bluetooth.
Because there's a Bluetooth icon. And then they also sell a ancillary subwoofer that you can get for the Iris. You know, so you can add a subwoofer if you wish. But yeah, I got KRK Classic 5 SBs in the Raider colorway. And they can, shut up, Beto. I was being your friend. I was being nice to you. Then you got to come back me. Nah, man. Like these are really, really good. They get down. Like they absolutely get down. But same to what Sammy stated. And I think, well, Luis stated, KRKs are flat. So because I'm editing video all the time, I don't want it to have any unnecessary color.
Color.
Oh, do not start that song, Mark, because then it'll be in my head.
I know.
You know me. I'll be
And
like,
yeah, I got the 3.5s. I got the 3.5s because of space
yeah,
constrictions.
Luis has
so
a
to speak.
small spot. If he had any bigger than that, he'll be like, you know, the rest of us Latins over here with bigger speakers than house. And playing some Y Gran Combo. No se fue, tú me hiciste brujería, bruja.
Bruja.
Got him.
Let's see if that came out in sync. You understand? As
Yes.
far as like the broadcast goes.
Oh my God, that would be too hilarious. Fudge, you are not right this year. Would y'all stop messing with me with the speakers on speaker thing? We're going to figure this out. But yeah, Tora, if you have access to Guitar Center or some other music place near you, I would say definitely listen. Unfortunately, these are big boxes, and yes, Amazon will take them back. But you kind of got to hear it in your space. And what's really cool about my K-Rockers is the way I have them before, I could have them in the mic on with no feedback. And then after Daniel, these guys start messing with my stuff. Now it feeds back. Whoa. You see? Now it's feeding back. So I have to rearrange it. Before I used to use them, I could have them on, this on, no problem. But Daniel and Luis messed me up. So there's that.
You're welcome.
Shut up. Oh yeah, Yamaha NS10s are the flattest out in the game, but they're just boring.
And they're still expensive.
Oh, she's new. She
Comparative
don't know
to
about
other-
the Tourette's, bro. Doc has musical Tourette's. Like everything turns into a song with me. Oh my God. Uh-oh. These guys are Daniel and John are gonna Voltron it, and we're totally screwed. We're totally screwed. All right, gang, listen up. We're gonna leave. I got a meeting in a couple of minutes. So, boom, boom. Listen, lady, the only H-Town is Honolulu. What are you doing? I just think of the song now about, what's his face? Candyman knocking the boots like the group H-Town. Wait, that's not Candyman. It's a different song.
I think they post.
All right, gang. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all on the flip next week. We're going to do this one more time, and then I'm going on vacation. And then Daniel will take over, and I can't help you. Hey, Daniel's jokes aren't as good as mine because Daniel also won't have a scene like this where people say Luis and I are a little nuts.
Thanks, Doc.
What does that
I
make
have to
you,
be the
Paul?
big pole. I have to be the big pole.
Paul. Mahalo, gang. You guys rock. I'll see you in the back end. Peace out. A-Town Stump.